We're live?
Oh yeah, I forgot to put the
You're
intro.
good. All right, we're just waiting for a few people to come in, break down this Yankees game, check Instagram.
Live on
Comment score
Instagram.
predictions, comments. Let's see. Nope. Gonna pull up Twitter. Oh, that's me in there. I'll give it like 5 minutes.
Yeah, for people to start rolling on in. Me and you are the only ones in on the Instagram.
Dude, I don't know if any of your sisters have texted you, like, why is Jazz and Ben Rice not playing? I've
No,
had a
but
few of those. People just don't understand. Like, the casuals just don't understand.
I do kind of Ben Rice. I feel like kind of should be
Ben Rice is
playing.
the one that's questionable because he's really hot.
I don't love how I wish it was Grisham, Rice, Judge 1, 2, 3 in this lineup, like how they
Yeah,
normally
but
do.
that's
What?
but you got to play your. I mean, like Ahmed Rosario does hit 6 for 9 against Garrett.
That is true. That is true. But I just too analytical in my opinion, almost.
It's weird how they're like almost like they're choosing the offense over the defense, which I don't know. Like that's kind of surprising. Like
Yeah,
but in a way they're not like it's because there's no McMahon and Caballero, who's a good player. I don't know if we could trust him. Like if they have an error or like see this is tough for Boone because if the Yankees don't hit well, you'll have the people say, "Oh, Ben Rice should be in there because they're not hitting him anyways." Same with Jazz Chisholm. And if Caballero messes up at third, it's gonna that's the one where it'd be like, oh my god, like why is Ryan McMahon not in?
Yeah, like in that situation, you'd rather take the worst bat for the better defense, and also Ben Rice with how hot he's been, how good of a bat he's been swinging. I feel like you almost just put like you could find a spot for him in this lineup. I feel like you started him with Fried the other day for a situation like this. Like
I see, I disagree. Catcher's such an important position. You got to have whoever Fried's comfortable with, and it's clearly Austin Wells. That part, like the catcher stuff. Okay, the second a righty's in the game, he will pinch hit for Paul Goldschmidt, Ahmed Rosario, Anthony Volpe, or Jose Caballero. One of those guys.
Yeah. Like, are you excited to see what Volpe's going to do in the playoffs?
What's up?
You excited to see what Volpe's going to do in the playoffs, or do you think
last year he actually played well? Of course I'm gonna be a little nervous because I mean he's been hitting better, so I think a lot of people that haven't picked up in the end of the year he had are like, why is he in? But he's been playing better. I do think there's a very good chance he gets pinch hit though. I think there's a higher chance he gets pinch hit than Caballero for sure. I'll say that.
I agree for sure.
And then maybe they do the route where Rice plays catcher later in the game, or even you could do this route. This could be crazy, but JC Escar is on the roster. If they could put Escar in the 9th inning, if let's say they do the Ben Rice thing.
Yeah.
Because you're carrying 3 catchers for a reason.
That's true. Also, Jazz not playing, I understand it. And I don't
think that's going over well for him.
Like with him, you think what? You think he feels like slighted?
Like I think he's not going to show it, but I bet he's pissed off. Like we know who Jazz Chisholm is.
Probably, but I also feel like he's one of those superstars with a big personality, but he's not the type where he feels entitled. I feel like he feels lucky to be a Yankee.
Okay.
So I think he'll take a step back and be a team player in this situation. But if roles were reversed and he was in the lineup against Garrett Crochet, I would be sitting here being like, why is Jazz in the lineup? He's just going to whiff out a bunch of pitches and give bad at-bats against Garrett Crochet, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think people are arguing that one.
I feel like in big spots like this, he tends to be that kind of player where he's just swinging for the fences. And
he was bad in the playoffs last year.
And yeah, he was really bad in the playoffs last year after a good regular season going into the playoffs. So I kind of see that little, like, why the Yankees would do that.
And of course, you have the pitching match. This is like the big thing. We have the pitching matchup between Fried and Garrett Crochet, two of the best to do it, two of the best lefties in the American League, and it pretty much comes down to which one shows up or which one might choke in a way, because both these teams really, really need a big performance from their starting pitchers, and I am very curious to see how Yankee Stadium will get after Garrett Crochet. Like we said, when the season ended, Garrett Crochet only has 3 playoff innings pitched, and his first start is going to be at Yankee Stadium, a crazy environment, maybe the craziest environment. So I wonder if that could get to his head. Max Fried's been there, done there. Done it, sorry.
Yeah, he's been there, done that. He's had shaky time in the playoffs, but as you mentioned in the last show, Game 6 in the World Series 2021, I believe, right? That's when the Braves won. Mm-hmm. Closed that out. And yeah, he was signed for a moment like this. I mean, I guess he was signed for a moment like a Game 2, not really a Game 1, because we had our Garrett Cole guy. But this is what he gets paid the big money for. Game 1 of the playoffs. He's got to go out there and shut down the Red Sox, a team that in recent memory the Yankees have had problems against in the playoffs. Obviously, under Boone, we haven't beat any team in a series besides AL Central teams. So
Red Sox are going heavy, as you can see in the lineup, they're going heavy righty as well. There's only one pure lefty, and there's a few switch hitters, but besides Jarren Duran, it's all righties. So they're also kind of doing a similar thing with the Yankees. Some even questioned, I actually did see that this could be an opportunity from the bench, Duran. But so is this Judge's year to redeem himself? So, okay, I don't want to sound like pessimistic here, but even if he does play well in the wildcard series, which I think he will, I don't want to get too caught up, because Aaron Judge has a 450 average in the wildcard round, so he has played well in the wildcard round before. So, but I'm really curious to that first at-bat versus Garrett Crochet, because Aaron Judge and the Yankees do a lot of their damage in the first inning. And that could be a real opportunity to jump on the Red Sox, a young team. Obviously, they have veterans like Bregman, Story, but most of these guys are very young. And if they get an early lead at Yankee Stadium, the place is going crazy, they could just choke.
Yeah. Judge had the home run against Crochet a couple of weeks ago when the Yankees were going through their couple series of quote unquote gauntlets. That's what the media was calling it. That's what we were calling it. So I think that the Yankees really could get after Crochet. I also like for Judge that instead of having a week off, he has to go right back in and play more games, kind of keep his mind off of doesn't let his mind linger and think about what's to come. The Yankees have a quick turnaround here, and they're just going from the regular season right into the playoffs. So I think that could be a positive, so you don't overthink anything.
Of course, and then with the Yankees lineup, when this season comes around, we're all looking at Giancarlo Stanton. The guy puts up Babe Ruth numbers in the playoffs, and we're all expecting another one of those magical runs for him. I'm excited to see him get the chance to do his thing. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. We're expecting this guy to go off like always in a way.
Yeah, and if you have Judge step up and compliment Stanton, have them compliment each other during this run.
Oh, it's overpowering.
Oh yeah, it is overpowering. But you need Judge to step up this time around. The Yankees are not going to get anywhere. I don't think they get out of this series if Judge doesn't go out there and step up.
See, obviously they need him, but the series, I think they can find a way. It's a 3-game series. They got a deep lineup, but overall for the ultimate goal of the World Series, they need Aaron Judge to be Aaron Judge. I totally agree with you. 3-game series, I don't necessarily agree with that, because a lot can happen, and I think I get your overall point. You need your MVP to be the MVP, but
even outside of even outside of Aaron, like the Aaron Judge stuff, are you worried about the series? Like, do you think think the Yankees?
I think this is a very tough wild card matchup. the Yankees can easily lose this, but they are the better team. They're the more experienced team. I almost feel like the Red Sox have nothing to lose because they're hurt, they're young. Obviously, you have something to lose. It's the playoffs. Like that's not a stupid statement. But
I know
the Yankees are the ones that can't lose this. Like I truly believe they cannot lose this series. Like I don't think people realize how ugly and bad it would get if Aaron Boone and the Yankees lost to the Red Sox again. And 2018, the Red Sox were the better team. 2021, that roster was very flawed in Boston, 1-game set. This year, you have 3 possible home games. You're the better team. It would be awful if you lost the series. I'm not trying to overreact. They cannot lose this series.
The thing is, though, as great as Max Fried is in the pitching matchup, I would give the advantage to
I agree.
Garrett Crochet. Boston's definitely a more sound defensive team than the Yankees. You know,
who is the better roster? And it's not close.
It's not close. But would you put Boone above Cora?
No. I wouldn't. But Alex Cora, I think, is one of the best. But I think like Alex Cora is one of the best. I think it's more a testament to Cora. The bullpen has to show up. And the Yankees got to work Garrett Crochet's pitch count today. They cannot let a possible Crochet to Chapman handoff happen. That's their nightmare scenario offensively. That means you probably couldn't get a pinch hit for Ben Rice or Jazz Chisholm in there. They have to work the guy's pitch count, and I'm looking for them to beat up on him within the first 3 innings. Because if it starts getting to inning 4 and 5 and he's dominating, then that's where it's like, oh crap! Like this guy's pitch count's low. Like, oh crap! Like we're letting him do this. They got to get to him.
That turns into. Sorry to cut you off. Then that turns into what we saw from Tariq Skubal today. Like,
yes.
So,
but they also have to play clean, fundamental baseball because so many times in the playoffs, I don't need to remind Yankee fans this. You got to be clean defensively and base running. I'm not bringing up the nightmares of the past, but they have to improve on that. And every single Yankee fan and media outlet is waiting for them to mess up defensively or base running just to trash them. The second they do that, the broadcast will mention it. And they have to play clean baseball. Your aces are going against each other. The team that plays more clean baseball, does the base running stuff better, has a better chance of winning this game. They just do. Of course, if the Yankees jump on Garrett Crochet, and of course they have a more powerful lineup and a better lineup, then that's a different story. But playoff baseball, as you've seen in the past of the Yankees, the home runs less and less happen. It's about playing small ball. And I think this team's more equipped to do that than some of the past. I truly do.
You're right. This team is more equipped to be a small ball lineup more than some of the past Yankee teams we've seen. But because we've gotten contributions from multiple guys outside of, like last year it was Judge and Soto and Stanton in the playoffs. And outside of that, we didn't have great contributions outside of guys like that. But this year, you have a Goldschmidt, you have a Bellinger,
you have a bench.
Grisham, Ben Rice. Like, we have a ton of guys that can produce offense and a ton of guys that I trust in big moments. If you have Ben Rice or Trent Grisham up there in a big moment in these playoffs, that's a great scenario for the Yankees.
I like they didn't overthink the Grisham thing. I like they didn't pull the Austin Slater bull crap. The Yankees lineup mashes. It's been historically good this year. Those three, there's no way you could take. Obviously, you're not taking Judge and Bellinger, but Trent has to play every game. He's been that
Trent's
type
a
of
mainstay
player
now.
this season. And I like that. I'm very happy Boone didn't overthink the putting in Austin Slater. And I was a little scared he was going to do that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I could see some of the Yankees analytical.
Slater's not even on the roster. He's not even on the roster, so he clearly didn't go too far. But anyways, for this game, I wonder if it's the 7th inning, close game, Yankees are up 1 or 2 or down a run or tied. Who's your first caller to the bullpen? This is where it gets interesting for me. It's got to be. I'm thinking Weaver.
In what inning?
7th.
Yeah, Weaver or
Devin.
Devin Williams been.
There, I'm going to Devin over. Devin's played better. It can get nerve wracking with him, but I'm going to Devin over Duvall.
I just don't want
Later's
to
kind
see.
of your reverse blitz guy, so he'll go against a tough lefty. Obviously, you got Tim Hill there too.
I don't want to see Duvall. Fernando Cruz
Yes.
has been good.
I mean, you could see Bednar go 5 outs, 4 outs type situation. He's obviously going to be the guy in 9th inning. Red Sox, obviously, Chapman's going to be the guy. He's been historically good this year. So the Yankees, they got to get Crochet out before the 7th inning. I think you got to get him out 6th inning. Get to the bullpen. You cannot have a handoff to Crochet to Chapman. That's a nightmare scenario. That means you did nothing offensively.
If we have a handoff Crochet to Chapman, you might as well. The Yankees
They're probably not winning the game, or it's a 1-0 or 1 game. Well, yeah. Series. So focus on this game.
That's true.
You're right. I get you're saying like you need to win this. I get we really want to win this game 1, but the Yankees have the pitching matchup better tomorrow. I'm not talking game 2 or 3. No, this is
my last point on this. If you have a Crochet to Chapman handoff, then the Red Sox have a well-rested bullpen for the rest of the series. Anyone available, and
it's bad. Really, you're right. It's bad, and I'm probably on here screaming my head off in 5.5 hours or whatever. But I don't think it's the nightmare. I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's like we're fucked. I don't know. Who knows how I react after the game? This is the hypothetical situation. But back to this game. Let's see. I mean, Bregman's been sick. I don't know if you've seen that. He's obviously playing, but he's been dealing with an illness. So I wonder if that could affect his game. That's the veteran for them, obviously. Trevor Story's also a veteran, but he hasn't really played much or any playoff. I gotta look this up actually. How much playoff baseball has Trevor Story played?
Probably not much at all. He's with the Rockies. Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Let's see. And then Narvaez is a former Yankees. He's obviously never played playoff. A lot of these guys haven't. You know, I will say, yes, he had. Wait. Oh, I looked at the wrong thing.
He's 2017 and 2018 with the Rockies. He's played 5 total games.
All right, but has not played in 7 years. You know, I will say, Henry, this is very, very nice without seeing Rafael Devers hitting third. I'll say that. It's definitely less intimidating the lineup, I'll say. But the Red Sox got some dogs on their team. They got some scrappy players that are going to get after it.
It's just unfortunate with no Devers that there's also no Garrett Cole. You know,
got a comment by yes, yeah. Obviously, that matchup is not happening this year or ever for the Red Sox. But I assume he means Bregman. Bregman has 19 career postseason home runs. Does he hit 20 today? Mid-20s by the end of the series. Mid-20s by the end of the series, and the Yankees are screwed. I'll say that. Mid-20s is insane. But he should definitely get the 20 today. That is the guy I feel like the Yankees got to watch out for. And, of course, Fried and Bregman have had matchups, even in the World Series, obviously, because he was on that Astros team, and obviously Max Fried was on the Braves then. But Bregman's definitely the veteran that, like, the Red Sox are looking to here. I am kind of curious. I'm going to quickly look up Alex Bregman's illness, any update. I mean, obviously he's playing, but
I saw something like 22 hours ago. I haven't seen anything.
Just he's been sick. And no update. Maybe there'll be an update later. He's playing. So, but that would be a disaster if mid-20s. Dude, they'd be on the craziest wild card stretch ever.
Let's do a game.
I'm hoping we get an Aaron Judge home run off Liam Hendricks type performance like the wild card matchup in 2018. If the Yankees could get a home run off Crochet in the first inning, I am like would feel like a 98% chance for winning this game. I just think it would set the tone early. The young Red Sox would start getting rattled. It would be an awesome scenario. And Judge and Crochet, those are two titans going at it. Judge has 2 home runs off him. Crochet has a lot of strikeouts, but Where Crochet gets Judge is when the high zone. He likes that high zone. When it's middle lower, Judge rakes him. That's I mean, John Boy did a whole media a whole breakdown on it, and when Crochet gets that high fastball going, it's tough. But if he just can miss down in lower mid, Judge could really attack that, and then obviously playoff stand. And if runners are on and he's up, you feel so confident.
Also, if you have Judge get hot and get hot early in this series and in this playoffs, it sets a tone for the rest of the Yankees. Like it would exude confidence across the whole roster, across the whole lineup, and I feel like they're all just gonna rake.
Yes, I think it would give a boost to a lot of the guys. Cody Bellinger, obviously that's a guy I'm looking for. Cody Bellinger, veteran, won a World Series, and he's looking to prove to be he knows as much as anyone. He grew up in the Yankee family. All the postseasons where you become a Yankee legend. And if this guy can have a key postseason run, he's gonna make way more money, and he could go down as you perform in October for the Yankees and you win. That's how you become a legend. And I'm looking for Aaron Judge to have an 09 A-Rod type performance.
Yeah. And
super hot. You're right. There's no layoff. He's getting right back into it. He's been the best hitter in baseball this year, not even close. And I'm looking for him to go all in. Paul Goldschmidt,
I mean,
this could be his last ever time playing baseball. Guy that I'm looking to go all in.
You have a couple guys who are up for contracts after this year. Obviously Bellinger, obviously Grisham has been incredible this year, and Devin Williams. And Devin Williams is almost kind of like not reinventing himself, but like re-establishing himself after he's had.
This is a make it or break it postseason.
Exactly, exactly.
Money-wise, because obviously he's been bad in the playoffs before with the Brewers, and if he plays well, like I said, guys like Volpe, guys like Devin Williams, you perform in the postseason for the New York Yankees, none of that stuff matters in the regular season. It doesn't.
Yeah, and they could get paid off of a postseason.
Yes, obviously. And it's a redemption arc. David Bednar, you're the guy for the Yankees. Be that great Yankees closer. End the game. Come in 1, 2, 3 situations. Do your job. You have the dog mentality. You're the guy. You're the Yankees guy. You gotta be a great Yankees closer.
Yeah. And
anything else?
There's something to be said about guys who perform well in the playoffs for the Yankees. That it doesn't matter what team you're on, you'll never be in as much of a pressure situation as that. It doesn't matter who you're going to the World Series with. It's something different about going to the playoffs and hopefully going to the World Series with the Yankees. And if you're able to perform in that type of situation, then honestly you could perform in any type of pressure situation in baseball.
Yeah.
So
I'm expecting that Yankee Stadium crowd to be insane tonight. Insane. Yes. I mean, I'm just so excited for this. We've talked. It's time to see these guys go out and get a freaking win. Beat the Boston Red Sox. We have not beaten them since 2003. We lost in 2004, embarrassing 3-0. 18 we lost, and 21 we lost. It's time to beat the Red Sox. The best rivalry in sports, matching up in the playoffs. There's nothing better than this. Nothing better. No bigger moment. This is it. Yankees, Red Sox, October. This is where legends and failures are created.
And last year, with the Yankees not going to the World Series in so long, it felt like we almost checked that off a box last year, like a check. We got there, and we came up short, but we got there. This year, there's more things to check off. The team's better. Yeah, the team as a whole is better, but there's more boxes to be checked off this year. Beating a team outside the AL Central, going back to the World Series is another box to check off, and then Aaron Judge, the way he struggled in the past in the postseason, him finally getting right and having a good postseason, that's another box to check off. And then winning the whole damn thing.
Yes.
That would be the ultimate box to
Yes.
check off.
You're right. It'd be the ultimate gauntlet, the ultimate run. We don't need to see the Yankees beat these AL Central teams. We've seen it in the past. Now is the time. Go out, beat the Red Sox. Then you go to the Blue Jays, and then whoever after. But it's a tough task ahead. But the Yankees can handle this. They're built to handle this, and they need to step up. And the chase for 28 starts in about an hour and a half at a rocking Bronx Zoo Yankee Stadium.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to before we end off?
I think we pretty much covered everything.
We'll talk post game, hopefully in a good mood, or it could be an ugly post game. But I think that's it. I don't got anything else to say. Thanks, guys.
We'll be back in a couple hours.
Make sure you come back after the game.